Hey everybody, this is going to be part 4 of the DC previews for April. I'm going to try to get through this. I know some of these books are probably out, but I like to just try to finish off this series. I want trying to do all of these for April, then I want to do the Marvel one, and then I want to try to get into the new previews and show that off and stuff as I go through the other one. But even if they're already out and everything, it's still kind of cool to go through this. So here we go with The Dreaming, Waking Hours, number 2, by G. Willow Wilson. Nick Robles is doing the art, and Bill Sienkiewicz is doing the cover. That's a wild cover there. Look at that. Spooky. New ongoing series written by G. Willow Wilson. What they're going to say about it. New Mother Lindy is trapped in a dreaming, and the love-struck nightmare Ruin is loose in the real world. Dream must put this situation right, but to do so, he'll have to travel into the black chest where he keeps his most dangerous nightmares, and pull the answers right from the mouth of the unimaginable endless teeth. Wow. It's supposed to have been out in June. See what that black label, look at that. Unimaginable endless teeth. Okay, now we're going into The House of Whispers, number 22. Cool cover. I like really colorful stuff like that. That's really cool. Barry Windsor Smith has colors like that, and the pastel stuff. Written by Nalo Hopkinson. Dominique Domo Stanton is doing the art and the cover. It's supposed to be out in June, another black label. It's a final issue for that one. Wow. Okay. The time has come for both Urzuli and Pokita to take back the power of their twinned houses, but Anansi will stop at nothing to keep his treasures. The sweeping epic of Urzuli's war with the trickster god comes to an explosive conclusion. Okay. Not sure if that's really cool or not. I mean, you hear the explanation and you're like, the description of what the story's going to be about. But if you've been following it, I guess you go, well, I got to get that last issue. But if you haven't, you're like, does it sound interesting? We'll see. Cool. Okay, now we got Hellblazer. John Constantine, Hellblazer, number 8. Cool. What's he doing in the, looks like the seafood section and at the store? That Simon Spurrier is doing the writing, Aaron Campbell doing the artwork, and John Paul Leon is doing the cover. It's supposed to have been out in June on the 24th. Another black label. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, especially one with gills, claws, and the teeth of a shark. Will John Constantine protect the fishermen who are in the siren's sights, or will he lead them right to her? I remember him talking in the latest DC animated feature, the DC War, Apocalypse War. And he's talking about Tiger Shark. He goes, oh, that's my ex. And then Tiger Shark's looking at him. I'm like, Tiger Shark is a shark. I'm like, that was his ex? Okay. That's weird. Okay, now we got The Last God, number 8. Book 1. What's it say? Of the Phillips Chronicles. Or Philgyre. I hate when I can trying to read that. Felgyps or Felspire. That looks like Felspire. Okay. Look at the guy. What's he doing eating? He's a cannibal or something. Cool colors and cover. Wild. Let's see, we got Philip Kennedy Johnson's doing the writing. Ricardo Federici is doing the art, and Kai Carpenter is going to do the cover. Black label. All this mostly adult and everything for these covers, for these books here. Tears Fellowship makes its way into the depths of the cavernous abyssal realm, where they forge a horrifying pact with Durin, the cannibalistic and mad ruler of Draros. Yeah, yes, he is cannibalistic. 30 years later, Cyanthi's fellowship finds themselves lost in the very same twisting cave system, dealing with the disastrous aftermath of the first fellowship's actions 30 years past. Darkness is closing in on our intrepid heroes as they journey to the very edge of reality itself. But the worst is still yet to come. Isn't it always? in the storytelling of Vertigo. Black Label. You never know what you're going to get. Okay, Lucifer, number 21. I heard they're changing actors or something on that TV show as well. I'm not sure if this is no affiliation, I guess, with the comic book and Sandman universe and that TV show, but is that a part of DC universe? I don't even know. If you do know, let me know in the comments. Okay, here's it's number 21. Dan Waters is doing the writing, Brian Level is doing the art, and Max Fumara is doing the cover. And it's a Black Label again. Lucifer trespasses into the Garden of Destiny of the Endless. But for what nefarious purpose? Nothing less than tearing a page from the Book of Destiny itself. Okay. There's a Batman 321 facsimile edition. Ooh, the Joker. And you're all welcome to watch the fireworks. And you're all welcome to watch the fireworks. Crazy guy. Len Wein, Walter Simonson, Dick Giordano, Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. It's the Joker's birthday. It's my birthday. And he's celebrating by blowing up some of Batman's partners in crime, fighting in his classic issue from 1980. That's funny. Okay. The Flash, number 135, facsimile edition. John Broome and Carmine Infantino and Joe Giella. Cover by Carmine Infantino and Murphy Anderson. Very cool. Kid Flash gets a new look in this tale involving an alien invasion and a mind over matter device that brings the Flash's vision of his sidekick's new look to life. Okay. This. Keep away from me, Kid Flash. I've turned into a human lightning bolt. Oh, the strange bolt shooting out of my lightning. Its insignia is already beginning to affect you. Your uniform is changing. Secret of the 3 super weapons. I guess it says, hey, man, we're going to switch the colors around so we can tell the difference between you. So the artists have an easier time drawing the version of a tall guy and then a smaller guy. That's kind of cool. Okay, now we got The Flash Giant, number 5. I see a lot of these at half-price books. I'm not sure if they're going to be worth anything, but it's like they were priced at half off cover, like $249, something like that, or $250, $249. So there's Swamp Thing Giant number 5. I'm not sure if they're going to be worth anything or not, but I check them to see what stories are in them too, because some of the stories, if you get them, might be kind of cool just to have the stories in them. This one, a cover by Cully Hamner, written by Gail Simone, art by Clayton Henry. This is supposed to have been out in June. All these are June. Most of these are June. Here's Swamp Thing Giant number 5 in June. The Flash races against the Reverse Flash in the hopes of freeing the future Central City from Eobard Thawne's grasp. At every turn, Eobard is right on Barry's heels. Can the Scarlet Speedster evade the Reverse Flash's pursuit and save the future? Okay, I'm going to jump a little bit faster on some of these. Mark Russell's doing the Swamp Thing one, and Marco Santucci is going to do the art and the cover. As I see Phil Hester and Tom Mandrake is doing another story. So over here, I missed this on the Flash. Dave Wilgos is doing the writing, and David LaFuente is doing the art on the second one story in here. It's Flash's day in Central City, and the parade is in full swing, but one person isn't thrilled, Barry Allen. Hating the attention, Barry just wants the day to be over, but that might come sooner than expected when Tar Pit shows up. Oh. A bunch of different stuff in these. Murder has come to the Bayou in the form of a cult that aims to destroy civilization and rebuild with Swamp Thing as their king. Even more horrifying, the Sunderland Corporation has used Swamp Thing's DNA to create self-harvesting clones. Wow. In the second story, Swamp Thing has been following the eerie light of the Fifole as the spirit leads him to those in need. But what if the mysterious light has a deeper purpose? What if it knows more about Swamp Thing's past than it lets on? And what if it's trying to lead Alec Holland home? Wow. They had a story like that with Alan Moore and everything, where he said Alec Holland was completely dead, and he wasn't the Swamp Thing at all. Swamp Thing was just like the memory. He had memories of Alec Holland, but they made it like Swamp Thing was just Earth, and it wasn't a rebuilt Alec Holland. So I'm not sure if they're going to change that or what. We'll see. These are like different new stories or older stories. Looks like this one's from, I'm not sure if that's a new one or not, but I know Tom and Drake did some older stories for him. Because like I said, Alan Moore changed the whole storyline with him and origin about him. Like I said, where Alec was dead and Swamp Thing wasn't even, like, he was just Earth. If you have any comments on that, let me know in the comments below so I can get that straight. But that was really different. It was like, wow, man. So here we go with Teen Titans Go, DC's Superhero Girls Special Giant #1. 2 stories in there. They're all on their phones. Yancy Labette is doing the cover, and Amanda Diebert and Eric Owen are doing the artwork and the writing inside. And then Derek Friedolfs is doing the writing on the second story, and Agnes Garbowski is doing the art in the second story there. So if you like this, that's cool. Kara is excited to have a whole weekend to herself to get up on all kinds of moshing mayhem, but the other superhero girls keep interrupting her me time. When Kara's wish for solitude comes true, as one by one the girls become obsessed with a new app, it's up to Supergirl to save Metropolis and her fellow heroes on her own. And then the second story, in this superhero girl's tale, Bumblebee is tired of always being tiny. Karen sets her mind to creating a device that will make her big instead of small. But when things don't go as she planned, the other girls will get a crash course in seeing the world through Bumblebee's eyes. Uh-oh. Honey, I Shrunk the Superhero Girls. That sounds like that might be what that is. Okay, Wonder Woman, 1984, Giant, #1. That's cool. Nicola Scott's doing the writing, or doing the cover, and written by Anna Obrapta and Louise Simonson, art by Brett Blevins. In this tie-in to the WW84 film, when a failed burglary attempt causes a hostage situation at the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History, Diana Prince is forced to leave her teenage tour group behind so Wonder Woman can save the day. But will Wonder Woman be able to bring 10 gunmen to justice and get back to her tour group in time? Yeah, she did it in the movie, so she'll be able to do it in the comic books for sure. Let's see. She was pretty fast. It was like amazing how fast she was. It's like when I see the animated version where she was fighting Superman, she was almost just as strong as Superman. In the animated version, she was beating his butt. But in the movie, they didn't make her quite that strong. She held her own with him, but like he smashed her into the ground. But I wish they would have made her a little bit stronger. But it's still pretty good to see that. But I wish Superman would have came out in his black costume. That would have been cool, with longer hair and everything, and the beard. Let's see. There it is. Then this one's, look at it. This is just what I'm talking about here. Honey, I Shrunk My Friends. It's kind of like what they should have did up here, unless that's not what they're doing. Steve Pugh and Marguerite Solveig is doing the art. Honey, I Shrunk My Friends. It's the 1980s, and greed is good for those that already have it all. Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor hunt down the reckless mastermind who makes the ultimate power move, the theft of Diana's golden lasso. Wow. How do you take a golden lasso from an Amazon? We're going to find out, I guess. DC Classics, The Batman Adventures #2. I still have yet. I went by my local comic book store, one of my local comic book stores, Pack Rat Comics, to pick up a few books. I got the Negan Lives, the latest issue of Legion of Superheroes with the appearance of Golden Lantern, and I got Deceased Dead Planet with the blank cover. And then one of those Marvel magazines that they come out with, it's free. And I got some plastic top loaders for my fancy, more expensive books to put in. So, and just a few things I picked up. But there are some of these are all reprints here. Looks like, yeah, Dollar Comics. And this one's been out just a short time, and they made it a classic issue already. Wow. But I see a lot of these half-price books. I got about 5 or 6 copies of these. I'm going to be using them for prizes pretty soon. Well, let's see. DC Adventure Classic, The Batman Adventures #2. And I won't read these. I'm just going to go through them. Here's Justice League number 50. DC Classics already out. These are all $1.99. This is the Saga of Swamp Thing. Dollar Comics number 21. And Dollar Comics Legion of Superheroes #1, 1989. Wow. Okay, let's go on to more. Let me see. What's this one? Absolute Dark Knight. The hardcover new edition. Now, is this all in black and white? Back in print. Frank Miller and Klaus Janson. The oversized hardcover collects The Dark Knight Returns and The Dark Knight Strikes Again, along with bonus sketch material and more. The Absolute Edition features a sketch section from The Dark Knight Strikes Again with commentary by Miller, a look at the plot and pencils from the legendary finale to The Dark Knight Returns, an introduction by Miller, and more. So we solicit $100, $99.99, 512 pages. That's supposed to be out in September. The Authority, Book 1. Warren Ellis is doing the writing. It's a trade paperback here. Brian Hitch and Paul Neary and John Cassidy. What's amazing is all those guys draw similar. Brian Hitch is doing the cover for this. So this is coming out in July, the 22nd, 400 pages. And Warren Ellis is doing. Warren Ellis and Brian Hitch's run on The Authority is back. This is The Authority. This is The Authority. Pay allegiance or get your head kicked in. Batgirl, The Darkest Reflection Omnibus, hardcover. That's going to be out in September as well, $99.99. Then we got Batman and the Outsiders, Volume 2, A League of Their Own, trade paperback. Brian Hill, that's a cool cover by Kevin Nolan. I like his artwork. Now we got Batman Beyond, Volume 7, First Flight trade. Dan Jurgens, Sean Chen, Sean Parsons, and Anaki Miranda. Covered by Lee Weeks. That's pretty cool. That's be out in July. Batman by Pauldini Omnibus, hardcover. That's going to be out in September. That's $125. Wow. What's this Batwoman? That's $16.99 for the Batman Beyond. Now we're over here. And this one said featuring Batwoman Beyond. I'm not sure if that book's worth anything or not. I'm sure it probably went up a little bit because they changed it and everything and made her a woman. I'm not sure who she is either. Let's see if it says it in here. Who is Batwoman Beyond? With the Cape Crusader missing and Neo Gotham facing the threat of one of the deadliest villains it's ever known, a new hero is needed. Bruce Wayne will turn to friends, both old and new, in order to keep his city safe. But that won't be enough. Fortunately, a new and mysterious protector will arrive on the scene, taking flight to save the city. But the new Batwoman better be ready. The villainous Blight is back, and he's bringing the fight to her. Collects Batman Beyond 37 through 43. Wow. Okay, here's Batman Volume 13, City of Bane, Part 2, hardcover. The epic finale to Tom King's Batman run. It comes out in July. Wow, knocked him down. Then we got Batman the Deluxe Edition, Book 5, hardcover. Tom King. Comes out in July as well. Batman the Golden Age, Omnibus, Volume 8. Bill Finger and others. Wow, cool. Co-written by My Chemical Romance's Mikey Way. Collapser trade. That's in July. Man of Steel, Volume 1. That's cool, John Byrne. It comes out in July. DC Unkillables hardcover. collecting the follow-up to the best-selling 2019 miniseries. Cool cover. Then we got Deathstroke RIP trade in July as well. The Dreaming Volume 3 One Magical Movement trade paperback. The Flash 750 Deluxe Edition hardcover. The Flash United They Fall trade paperback. Green Lantern Volume 2 The Day the Stars Fell trade. I saw a few of these at my comic shop pack rat today. The Forever People by Jack Kirby. This would be cool to have. That comes out in July. $29.99. That's cool. Green Lantern Green Arrow Space Traveling Heroes hardcover. Cool. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe trade paperback. Or the multiverse, I mean. July. The Joker Killer Smile hardcover. Jeff Lemire. Andrea Sorrentino. Now we got John Constantine, Hellblazer Volume 1, Marks of Woe, trade paperback. July as well. Lucifer Volume 3, The Wild Hunt. That's a cool cover. Legion of Superheroes Volume 1, Millennium hardcover. Brian Michael Bendis. I've been liking the artwork in this. Promethea, the Deluxe Edition, Book 3 hardcover. Alan Moore, J.H. Williams III. All these are July. Superboy Celebration of 75 Years hardcover. I just saw this one as well, too. That's at the store. Superman, City of Tomorrow, Volume 2, trade. Love the artwork. Teen Titans, Deathstroke, The Terminus Agenda, trade. July. These are cool. Batman Black and White. Batman by Brian Boland statue. November 2020. $95. Wow. The Joker, Clown Prince of Crime. The Joker by Brian Boland statue. November 2020, $95. That's cool. His face doesn't look as long. It looks wider for some reason. And the fingers look weird. They look really long. It's still cool though. Harley Quinn, red, white, and black. Art Germ. Oh. November 2020 for $95. Then we got Batman Rogues Gallery, multi-part statue, Deadshot. $90. November 2020. That's cool. You put it together into that big statue down there. That's cool. Batman animated series. This was a funny episode. It's like, wow, he's so weird. Christmas with the Joker action figure. $30. Wow. DC Bombshells Poison Ivy holiday variant statue. $140. November 2020. Yeah, little Batman must be in the back somewhere there. That's funny. Then we got these DC Essentials Justice League action figure 6-pack. $140. All the characters. That's cool. Available from Diamond in April. More Batman statue. Harley Quinn. Batman Red Sun. Batman cow. And we got the Amazon attire. Full color imprints on 100% cotton t-shirts. That's cool. Men and women styles. All right, and there's the back of it. Cool, we got through that and that part. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Like I said, I went a little bit faster so I could get through, but you know what's coming out. And if you've seen it at your local comic book store, it's already out. So I want to just get through this one so I can go through another one. I'll do the Marvel one and try to get some other ones in there. And I got to go through my stack of other Bronze and Modern Age books to try to show you everything that I have, because I hope you enjoy those, because I love looking at these books. They're awesome. But thank you very much for watching, you guys. You guys have a great day, and Collector Dude is out.